Now, in the UK, expert hearings are beginning in a public inquiry into blood infected with hepatitis C and HIV. 40 years ago, haemophiliacs were given infected blood by medics, but were not fully informed. The blood, which was imported mostly from the US, was supposed to be a miracle drug. Well, joining us now is Sue Gorman, the widow of Steve Diamond, who is infected with hepatitis C. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Now, I know it's been a long time coming, this inquiry for you, and it's been delayed even further by the pandemic. As things get underway again today, what questions, what answers do you have that you want to be addressed? We're just battling with some sound issues. Oh, let's try again. Sue, do you mind just starting that question again, if that's okay?
Okay. The main issues really are why the questions have not been addressed earlier, and certainly when more of the infected population was still alive and more of the doctors responsible for making the decisions were still alive. And why the decisions were made, why the known risks were ignored. And listening to the medical ethics experts, it's quite clear that decisions were made without proper reference to the needs of the patients. My own husband died prematurely because of 2 bruises which would have healed themselves naturally had they not rushed to try the new wonder drug on him. And that is very hard to live with. And I'm not alone in that circumstance. But the whole community just wants to know why the government have treated us with such contempt, why they have refused to do what they could to restore our lives. For example, most people lost careers, lost pension rights, lost life insurance, yet the government seems to feel that they are being generous, giving us a pittance to live on, and only those who were directly infected or their widows.
So you're one of hundreds who have answers, and it's been a long wait to have some public scrutiny of this with this public inquiry that's been underway for a few months now, I must say. How confident are you that you're actually going to get those answers?
I think it's 2 things. We have an absolute confidence in the inquiry team, in the chair, Sir Brian, who has treated our community with the greatest respect, which is something that the government never did before. But it's very difficult to know how much information they're going to be given, how much honest information they're going to be given. We've had to listen to doctors implicated in the use of the contaminated products, justifying themselves and complaining that we complained, that we weren't given a choice, we weren't given information, and so it's very difficult to know what the full outcome will be. And people have obviously different expectations. I mean, I personally would like to see some people prosecuted, as happened in France. But that happened, 20 years ago, when it was possible to do it. Now we have one of the ministers involved who's been promoted to the House of Lords and is considered some sort of political hero.
And the inquiry, so the public inquiry is ongoing. I'm so sorry, Sue, for time, we just have to leave it there. But thank you very much for just giving us some insight into your personal experience. Really appreciate it.